My dear student, how are you today? I hope that you are all well at your house and you are attentive to your learning. Now, my dear student, it is school time. You don't go to the school regularly because coronavirus, a great epidemic of the world and spread worldwide. All the people are afraid of these diseases. My dear student, you don't afraid of the disease. You only maintain the law of health that have been told you by the doctors, my dear student. You maintain the rules and regulations from this disease. If we maintain the rules and regulation, coronavirus will not attack us, my dear student. You should follow the rules. You should use mask, you should use hand sanitizer, you don't go to the mass area without need. My dear student, you make the law of social distances, my dear student, and you always attentive to your life. This time we have no work because school is closed. So, in this time I am giving you the lesson. If you get the knowledge from us, I am throwing my lesson to you. If you follow us, if you follow the class, if you read your books at your house, you will learn so much knowledge, my dear student. We get certificate without giving examination. Without giving examination, we get certificate. It has been regulated by the authority of education. But we get without giving the certificate. It is not the factor. Only factor, you should read the books. If you our expective we expect to learn knowledge. We only measure our knowledge taking examination, giving certificate. We measure your knowledge, my dear student. What knowledge you have acquired, we measure taking examination. If we evaluate your examination answer, if we evaluate your examination answer, we give the number to you and measure of your knowledge. For this we take examination, but in this time is very serious. The authority can get the examination, but it is your duty to learn more and more, sitting your own the corner of your house, sitting in your reading room, my dear student. Now, my dear student, I am Alauddin, teacher of Goga Kalyani Secondary School. I am giving a lesson from the class 9 about the subject English first part, and my topics is The Wizard of Apple. The Wizard of Apple. Lesson 7. Lesson 7. You find lesson 7 and you find out page number 104, your textbook, my dear student. Now, my dear student, before discussing the topics, I shall explain some difficult words for you. If I explain the difficult words to you, you learn easily about the topics. If I don't explain it, you can't understand anything from these topics. At first, I shall explain the vocabs to you. Then I discuss about the text. Learning will be most fruitful, my dear student. Follow me, my dear student. I am giving the explaining of the difficult words that have been written on the blackboard, my dear student. See the blackboard. See the blackboard and make relationship to your textbook. My dear student, you see some words. Here, founder. Now, my dear student, you see another sheep. Here, sheep in Bengali, pradhan. Executive. Executive means in Bengali nirbahi. Ministerial. Ministerial, my dear student. Here, ministerial. Ministerial. Inventor. Inventor. Who show the way at the first time for learning anything. That man is pioneer. Battle. Battle in Bengali sangram. Battle in Bengali sangram. Conflict. Conflict. Sangram. We do our duty. We do hard labor to gather some knowledge from something, that we go to a battle. If we don't go to the battle, we can't learn anything, my dear student. Financial. Financial, here in Bengali, arthik, economic. Financial, here arthik, economic. My dear student, financial is a word that is related to money. That is related to money, my dear student. What thing is related with money? That is financial. When we buy something, it requires money. That is financial. When we make a house, it requires money. That is financial. Financial work. When we go to the bank, we saw their financial working, my dear student. Interior. Here, interior, antarvarti. Interior, antarvarti. Provisional. Provisional. Famous, বিখ্যাত, renowned. Famous, বিখ্যাত, renowned. Career, পেশা, profession. Career, পেশা, profession. Careers. Careers, do. That is our career. One may be a teacher one may agriculturist, one may a doctor, that is career, and a student. Consumer, bhokta, Bengali bhokta, buyers, consumer, Bengali bhokta, buyers. We buy something to consume that things. When we require some things, we buy them and we consume that things. That is, those men are the consumers. Who buy something, they are the consumers. Operating, Salona. Here, my dear student, I am going to, my dear student, you find, at first you don't find career and consume. My dear student, see the career and consume on the blackboard. My dear, I am going to the middle part of the blackboard, my dear student. You see, here at the first word, middle stage, operating. Operating means Salona. Operating means Salona. Operate or monitor. Operating means Salona, operate, monitor. Possible, Shambhabhava. Possible, Shambhabhava, my dear student. Here, word possible. Something taking our power, that is our power, that is possible. I am not possible to go there. It is very impossible to go for me. It is not possible for me, my student. Another is development. Unnayan. Increase production. Development, unnayan. When a country or a community or a society do their work and they are going to their civilization going to higher level, that is their society or the country is going to the development, my dear student. This is development. Popularly জনসাধারণের কাছে, commonly, popularly জনসাধারণের কাছে. Marketing, my dear student, marketing বাজারজাতকরণ, Bengali বাজারজাতকরণ. When we product goods and sell to the market for money, that is marketing, my dear student. Perspective, dishto roop. Aspect, power battle, ক্ষমতার যুদ্ধ, power battle, ক্ষমতার যুদ্ধ. Here explaining it, here Steve Paul's job he worked Apple Inc. He worked in Apple Inc. But he once a time he don't agree to the owner of the Apple Inc. So a power battle have arranged at that time. He don't agree with the owner of the Apple Inc. So he told something to develop the Apple Inc. And to win him, he told something. That is power battle, my dear student. Here, my dear student, profitability, লাভজনক অবস্থা, profitability, লাভজনক অবস্থা. My dear student, when a trader or a merchandiser get more over money that money he invests and that he gets when we minus the capital money and get the profit, that is profitability. That is profitability, my dear student. Another, my student, you see another words to you go to the right side of the blackboard, my dear student. You see something there, my dear student. You see something there. My student, you here a word is platform. Platform means bhitti. Platform means bhitti, base. Publicity, প্রসার. Publicity, প্রসার. Regarded, বিবেচিত হওয়া, considered. তারপর হায়ার, উচ্চতর. Return, লাভজনক, লাভ, profit. Return, লাভ, profit. Revolution, বিপ্লব, revolt. Education, শিক্ষা, learning. My student, I have some another words I am discussing that some another words to you, my student. Listen to me very carefully. My student, here another word is I have not written on the blackboard. There is no place there. Steady. Steady means dirido, firmly. Steady means dirido, firmly, my student. Steady means dirido, firmly. Business, ব্যবসা, trade. Here another word, trade, বাণিজ্য, merchandising, বাণিজ্য, merchandising. Advisor, উপদেষ্টা, control, নিয়ন্ত্রণ. Trump, বিরাট অর্জন, victory. Here supervised, দেখাশোনা করা, supervised, দেখাশোনা করা. My dear student, you learn something from the passage. I am explaining the word meaning. Listen to me very carefully. Turn round, আকস্মিক উন্নয়ন. Turn round, আকস্মিক উন্নয়ন. Visionary, ভবিষ্যৎ দ্রষ্টা, visionary, dreamer. Operate, পরিচালনা. Stores, stories, গল্প. Products, goods. No, here is not stories, stores. Stores, when goods are stored any room, that is stores, my dear student. Products, goods. Products, goods. Post, ঠেলে ফেলা, post ঠেলে ফেলা. Valuable, মূল্যবান. Publicity, প্রসার. History, ইতিহাস. My student, I have finished the explaining of vocabs that have been chosen from the topics, my student. My topics name I have told you before the starting my class. My student, here class 9 English first paper, the Wizard of Apple, Apple er Jadukar. My student, you are seeing on the blackboard. You are seeing on the blackboard, my student. Listen to me very carefully, my student. Now, my student, I shall discuss the topics to you. At first, I shall read the passage, and then I shall summarize to you. And I hope that you gather so much knowledge from my teaching, my student. Listen to me very carefully. I have discussing you about English first paper, class 9. My student, I have here the Wizard of Apple. You see the stage A. Look at the picture and ask and answer the question. My student, this is a pair word. You are not here. I don't make pairs to you. My student, you are a student. You are sitting in your reading room, and you find a friend to you and discuss about the logo. Discuss about the logo. What do you see in the picture? You are seeing picture an apple here. Apple here, my student. This is the logo of Apple in company. Apple in computer, my student. When it trades when a trader starts his trading, he choose a logo. That is that logo is the known figures of his company, my dear student. This is a logo. Here some question here. One friend will ask question another friend. One pair will ask question another pair, and the answer and the question to them. That is question and answering. The student can learn something from this and imagine something, and he ask something from this from the stage A, my dear student. Here, what do you see? You see a apple here. Are you familiar with this logo? Are you familiar with this logo? You don't familiar with it, but it is the logo of Apple Inc. company, my dear student. What does the logo stand for? Here, logo stand for the trading about the Apple Inc. company, computer company. Here, which company uses this logo? Here, answer is same. This company Apple Inc. use this logo. Do you know the logo of any Bangladesh products? You know about the Walton company, had this logo. They use this logo. Do you like it? Why do it? Yes, I like it because to products, to selling products, a logo is required for the company. So it is a logo of Apple Inc. computer company, my dear student. Now, my dear student, I am reading the text. Listen to me very carefully, my dear student. Here, stage B. Stephen Paul Jobs, most popularly known as Steve Jobs, was the co-founder, chairman, and chief executive officer of Apple Inc. He was the pioneer of the personal computer revolution. He was famous for his career in the electronic field of computers and consumers. This became possible through the marketing of Apple computers. In 1985, Jobs left Apple after losing a power battle with the board of directors. He then founded Next, a computer platform development company specializing in the higher education and business market. Apple, however, failed to bring up any new operating system during Jobs' absence. Jobs returned to Apple as an advisor and took control of the company as an interim CEO. By 1998, Jobs brought Apple back to profitability from the verge of bankruptcy. He supervised the development of iMac, iTunes, iPod, iPhone, and iPad. These devices are so simple and user-friendly that even a child can operate them. He supervised the company's Apple stores, iTunes stores, and the app stores too. The success of these products and services brought about a steady financial return to several years and pushed Apple to become the world's most valuable publicly traded company in 2011. This term is regarded as the greatest turnaround in the business history. Steve Jobs has been highly acclaimed as a visionary leader. He has changed people's perspective towards the computer and how they use it, consume personal media, and how they communicate with each other. Hence, iBooks, iPhones, iPods, and iPads have become extremely popular. Jobs saw and felt that the need of Wi-Fi in laptops. It is he who made Wi-Fi a standard feature of every laptop and of many other devices worldwide. So Jobs' dream to be anywhere, anytime became a reality. Jobs also co-founded and served as a chief executive of Pixar Animation Studios. He became a member of the board of directors of the Walt Disney Company in 2006. Then Disney acquired Pixar. My dear student, I have finished reading the text, my dear student. These topics have been taken about a famous man who developed about at the field of computer, my dear student. He joined the computer apps company, computer apps in company, and he made the company development. But one time a power battle has made with him and with the owner and Steve Jobs. So he go another company. So from this Apple Inc. and he developed so much there. And the Apple company became lower profitability. Then Steve Jobs again came to the Apple Inc. and developed the Apple Inc. company and make profitability, my dear student. This is a famous man. Steve Jobs developed many times iPhone, iTunes, iPod, iPads, and Apple Store. This is. My student, Steve Jobs have also developed the Wi-Fi in laptop. He imagined that if he use Wi-Fi to laptop, the world people can use it sitting on the corner of their house, my dear student. So he developed the Wi-Fi, the field of Wi-Fi in computer, my dear student. This is in brief. This is the summary of these topics, my dear student. If you learn the topics, if you give the meaning of the vocals, if you learn these topics, you can gather so much knowledge. If you don't learn vocals, if you don't read the topics, you don't learn anything, my dear student. I can ask you some question. I can make so much question from these topics, my dear student. If you learn attentively these topics, which question I shall ask you, you will answer the question. Here multiple choice, here opening question, here true false question, here gap filling question, here the information transfer question, here the table joining question. Which question I shall ask you, you can answer to that, my dear student. Now, my dear student, I shall ask you some question that have been given, model question to you here, my dear student. Here true false, my dear student. Here I shall ask you, I shall give you my own, from my own. I shall not answer the model question. I shall give you my own question to you. I ask you question from this topic and you will guess the meaning and answer. Here, my dear student, Steve Jobs was famous for his career only they attract the consumer, my student. This is a statement. This statement is false, because correct answer, he was famous for his career in the electronic field of computers and consumers. Yes. Such question I can make to you and you can answer, my dear student. I shall ask you a question. In 1985, in 1986, Jobs left Apple after losing power battle with the board of directors. This statement is false. Correct answer is in 1985. Here answer is 1985, my dear student. This is very easy. True false is very easy if you learn the topic so much. He founded Next, a computer platform development company specializing the only higher education. My dear student, this statement is false too. Here correct answer is, he then founded Next, a computer platform development company specializing in the higher education and the business market. Here, my dear student. Thus, you can make the question and you can answer the question. If you read the topics, you can make the question, you can answer the question. And when a teacher will give you the question paper, you can answer so easily, my dear student. This is the true false. This kind of question is true false. Now, my dear student, I shall ask you some open question. You when did Steve Jobs again came to the Apple Inc. and make its profitability? By 1980, answer is by 1998, Jobs brought Apple back to profitability from the verge of bankruptcy, my dear student. Here the answer. What did he supervise? He supervised the development of iMac, iTunes, iPod, iPhone, iPad. My dear student, thus you can make the question, my dear student. What kind of devices it? My dear student, you can answer so easily. These devices are so simple and user friendly that even a child can operate them. Such a way you can make the question, my dear student. Here another question. What did he feel about laptop? Jobs saw and feel that to need answer is lead up in laptop. It is who made Wi-Fi standard feature of every laptop. He added the laptop Wi-Fi. Where did he serve as a chief executive of Pixar Animation Studios? He also co-founder of serve as chief executive Pixar. Where did he serve as a chief executive? Here is answer is Jobs also co-founded and served as chief executive of Pixar Animation Studios. Thus you can make the question, my dear student. Here another UCE, page number 106, E, pair work. Write a dialogue about the contribution of Steve Jobs on ICT and to a role play. My dear student, here this is you read about the topics. You have read about the topic and guess the meaning and guess the central idea of the topics. You guess the meaning and central idea, and your friend guess the meaning and central idea. Now you will converse to your friend about Paul Jobs' development of computer. My student, that is your friend asks you a question that is, how are you, my dear student? You say, I am well, and you? I am well too. Do you know about Steve Jobs, Paul Jobs? Do you know? Yes, I know about him. I have read in the books in class 9, my student. And question is, what you can see, what you will ask me? What is the matter, my dear friend? What is the matter? Steve Jobs is the renowned man who developed about the computer. He joined the computer in company and make development is. What has been happened at the company? A power battle was happened there, and he gave up the service from there, my student. Now, what is the most famous for his development? He is famous for his development for marketing. He make the profitability about the computer, Apple in company computer. They make the profitability, and he use the Wi-Fi connection with the laptop, my dear student. Now, thus you can make the question and answer, my dear student. My dear student, I have finished the teaching topics to you, my student, and now I again I wish to see you. I wish to tell you about something, my dear student. My student, if you want, I can listen to you a song, my dear student. If you want, my student, there is no answer here. Now I hope that you will listen to my song so much. मोर प्रिया बेसुरानी देवो खोपाए तारार फूल मोर प्रिया बेसुरानी देवो खोपाए तारार फूल करने दोलाबं तृतीया तिथिर चैत चाँदेरी दोल प्रिया बेसुरानी देवो खोपाए तारार फूल कण्ठे तोमार पराबो बालिका हंस शरीर दुलानो मालिका कण्ठे तोमार पराबो बालिका हंस शरीर दुलानो मालिका बिजली जरीर फिताय बाँधिब मेघ रंग एलो चुल देवो खोपाए तारार फूल मोर प्रिया बेसुरानी देवो खोपाए तारार फूल जोछनार साथे चंदन दिए माखाबो तोमार गाय रामधनु होते लाल रंग छानी आलता पराबो पाय आमार गानेर साथ सुर दिए তোমারি বাসর জীব হে প্রিয়ে, তোমারে ঘিরিয়ে গাহিবে আমার কবিতার বুলবুল, দেব খোপায় তারার ফুল। মোর প্রিয়া হবে ঈশ্বরানী, দেব খোপায় তারার ফুল। মোর প্রিয়া হবে ঈশ্বরানী, দেব খোপায় তারার ফুল। My dear student, now I finished my teaching, my dear student. You learn and you read the passage so much and you don't waste your time, my dear student. This time is very precious for us too, my dear student. We can give the value of 1 second time from this world. Here Almighty Allah has sent to this world a great purpose to us, my dear student. We should use our most valuable time for good work, my dear student. We always do good for ourselves and others, my dear student. You don't waste your time lazily, my dear student. If we waste our time, we'll face a great problem in future life, my dear student. And when we will go to the eternal world, Almighty Allah will ask different types of questions to us. Why you have wasted your time, my student? My student, take my advice and don't do bad work, my student. You always do good, you always learn and do good. At the side of learning, you can do various types of work, my dear student. You read the books. When you feel bored, you go to do some work to help your parents, my dear student. To help your parents work at the gap time. If you read and help your parents, your learning will be so much valuable, so much fruitful, my dear student. It is my practical life, my dear student. I have done in my practically in my life, my dear student. You follow me and you take my advice, my student. There is no time. I finished my teaching. Thank you so much, my dear student.